You shouldn't be starting a business just to save on tax because, again, going back to the first point is if you can't make money in your business, you saving on taxes is utterly useless. Hey everyone, just wanted to do a video today on the importance of having your own business. The biggest thing that I want to mention about this video and the importance of why you should have your own business is for two reasons. One is because it will give you the ability to follow something that you love to do. Now, this doesn't have to take away if you're having a 9 to 5 job or if you have a career already. The importance of running your own business for this portion to follow your passion is because you will tend to do these things and you'll tend to want to follow your business because it's something that you love to do. Especially if you already have a full-time job, you'll actually put in the effort because it's something that you like to do. So at first, you will not get paid for it. In most cases, people want to start a business so they can start making all of this money up front. If you are at that stage that you need to start and make a lot of money, a business might not be the best thing for you. Okay, that's a key takeaway here as well. Because as a business owner myself, and I'm not here to promote the type of business that I'm in, but it does take time to build up. And yes, you can make a lot of money in whatever business that venture that you're going to go into. But if you're starting a brand new business, there is going to be a time that you will not make any money whatsoever. So it needs to be something, again, that you're passionate about and can take some time. So, for instance, my YouTube channel, okay, the goal was not to start making all this money up front because you know what? Honestly, unless I'm going to be some sort of influencer and I'm going to start putting out all this money to start making money from YouTube. Okay, that wasn't going to happen at first. So what I needed to do was, if I ever get successful at YouTube, okay, and it's not my primary goal, as again, the reason I started this YouTube channel was because of something that I just wanted to get my thoughts and feelings and get all this stuff that's been on my chest and work through a whole bunch of stuff and help people out at the same time. So again, it wasn't about money. So that's my situation. However, if you're in the situation that you just want to start something because you're passionate about, go right ahead. That's the perfect time to start. And especially since you don't need to rely on it at first, which means you can put a lot more time and effort in the background to make sure it's something that could be viable later on. And that's the end goal of the business is that it can be viable for you in future years, not immediately. And if you're looking for immediate, then I would suggest having a conversation with a professional to make sure it can be viable. So you got to talk to a tax expert and all these other things. And the second reason that everyone should have their own business is because the government in Canada and in the US, if you're watching this from the US, treats business owners differently than the actual employee. So if you have a regular job, you pay higher taxes, much higher taxes for working for someone than you would if you had your own business. Now, you shouldn't be starting a business just to save on tax because, again, going back to the first point is if you can't make money in your business, you saving on taxes is utterly useless. The main reason that you would start a business is so you can follow a passion. And the other reason is, again, to save on taxes and to be treated better. So if we're looking at this in a long-term scope, I always have a focus of it's not in the first 5, 10, even 15 years. I'm looking 20, 30 years down the road. And how can the things that I'm doing today be passed on to my kids and to my grandkids? You can't pass on being an employee. I don't care how great of a employee you are, at some point, at one point or another, you are going to leave. And the only thing you can possibly pass on, and if you're going to do this correctly, is the money that you save. But to be able to pass on the business to your kids or your grandkids, that's the ultimate. We're all called to make sure that we can provide for the next generation. That's the ultimate goal I think everyone should have when they start their careers, especially if you have kids. Having the business, long-term focus, got to do something that you love. So you're going to do it regardless, and you're not doing it for the money at first. There's prime examples on YouTube. A show I watch a lot and I follow these guys. They're amazing. Mighty Car Mods. They started their videos 16, 17 years ago when they weren't making a lot of money on YouTube. Now they're famous and everybody knows them and all that stuff. But again, the focus for them, and I can't speak for them, I guess, directly because I don't know Marty and Moog. However, I know that when they first started, it wasn't about the money. It was about doing the things with their friends on the weekend and working on cars that made it exciting and they wanted to document it. And now they got millions of subscribers. Now they're making money and they're still continuing to do it because they love what they do. And if you can do that, if you can find a business that you would do for no money whatsoever for now or even for 2 or 3 years, that's what you should be doing. And then you will find out whether or not it's a viable business for you. And if the business doesn't work out, that's great because you just did something for like 2 or 3 years that you love to do. So again, the main reason you want to start the business is because it's something that you love to do. It will feed your soul. It will help you. It will bring in some extra money, and it will just give you a satisfaction that you cannot get from working for somebody else. And the second reason is financial, that you can save money at the end of the year after all these expenses are paid and all these other things once it's up and running, and you can pass something along to your kids or your grandkids. There's so many different videos on this stuff. I just wanted to share this quick video because it is that important. And I don't see enough people trying to do something that they love. They're trying to get it done nice and quick. So I'm going to start something. And there's, again, nothing wrong if you're trying to find something quick. Wealth built hastily dwindles quickly. Don't look for immediate satisfaction. Look for something that you love to do and you want to keep doing. It will give you a satisfaction like nothing else. And it does take time. This will take time. And you know what? The best thing is about that, you would have worked into that whole business. It's you. And that will give you a satisfaction that immediate satisfaction can't give you. If you don't know what kind of business to start looking at what's out there. And again, look for something that you could do right now that would not cost you a lot of money to start because it shouldn't, and something that you love to do. Look and search out people in your circle, everywhere else, for businesses that might tweak that interest in you. I hope you found some value. I hope these are the kinds of things that the circle of friends that you're around are talking about. Yeah, like, subscribe, all that stuff. We're on our way to 500 subscribers, so we're at 32 today, but hey, it's a long road, and it's going to be awesome when we get there. Talk to you guys soon.